In the 8th century BCE, Isaiah receives a profound divine revelation in Jerusalem. As a prophet, he is called to deliver God's messages to a rebellious nation. Historical records show Isaiah's ministry spanned approximately 740 to 701 BCE during turbulent political times. The phrase "do not fear" first appears in Isaiah 41:10, establishing a central theme of his prophecies. This moment marks the beginning of Isaiah's 40-year ministry. Documented in the book of Isaiah, chapters 1 through 39. During Isaiah's time, the kingdom of Judah faced existential threats from Assyria. Archaeological evidence shows Sennacherib's invasion in 701 BCE devastated 46 fortified cities. The people lived in constant fear of siege warfare and exile. Isaiah 7:2 records King Ahaz's terror when Syria and Israel allied against Judah. This historical context makes God's command, "Do not fear," particularly significant. It countered very real military threats that Judah faced daily. Isaiah delivers God's powerful promise in Isaiah 41:10. "Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God." Biblical scholars note this verse contains three key Hebrew verbs: fear not, Al-Tyra, I am with you, Imeka, and I will strengthen you, Esartica. The phrase appears 365 times in Scripture, suggesting daily reassurance. Isaiah stands before trembling villagers, his outstretched arms mirroring Moses' posture during battle, Exodus 17:8-13. Isaiah reminds Israel of God's past faithfulness by recalling the Exodus. Isaiah 43:16-17. Archaeological evidence confirms the Bronze Age collapse, 1200 BCE, when many Canaanite cities fell, possibly including Jericho's walls. The Red Sea crossing motif appears 72 times in Scripture, becoming Judaism's central salvation narrative. Isaiah uses this history lesson to argue, if God delivered Israel from Pharaoh, he can save them from Assyria. The prophet cites specific miracles like manna, Exodus 16, and water from rocks, Numbers 20. Isaiah 41:10 mentions God's right hand of righteousness, a significant biblical image. In ancient Near Eastern cultures, the right hand symbolized power and authority. Psalm 118:15-16. Archaeological artifacts show kings holding scepters in their right hands. Isaiah combines this with the shepherd imagery common in Hebrew scripture, Psalm 23. The prophet paints a word picture of God personally grasping Israel's hand, an intimate gesture contrasting with distant pagan deities. This assurance targets their fear of abandonment. Isaiah delivers specific prophecies about enemy defeat. Isaiah 41:11-12. Historical records confirm Assyria's unexpected withdrawal in 701 BCE after besieging Jerusalem. The Greek historian Herodotus mentions a mysterious plague decimating Assyrian troops. Isaiah describes weapons becoming useless, a phenomenon documented when bronze weapons faced Iron Age technology. The prophet uses military terminology familiar to his audience. "Those who wage war against you will be as nothing." This concrete promise counters abstract fears. Isaiah presents a theological choice: trust God or surrender to fear. Isaiah 41:13. The Hebrew word for help, azar, appears here, the same root as the name Ezra, meaning help. Psychological studies show crisis decisions follow either fear or faith pathways in the brain. Isaiah uses agricultural metaphors his audience understood. God as farmer, Isaiah 41:14-15. Israel as threshing instrument. The prophet makes faith practical, replacing catastrophic thinking with purposeful action grounded in divine partnership. The people's collective response mirrors individual faith journeys. Archaeological finds at Arid show household idols coexisting with Yahweh worship before Isaiah's reforms. The prophet calls for undivided loyalty, Isaiah 41:21-24. As families gather at Jerusalem's temple, 2 Kings 18:4, pottery shards reveal personal names incorporating Yah, evidence of renewed devotion. This scene depicts the psychological shift from terror to trust, showing how shared spiritual practices reinforce individual courage during national crises. Isaiah describes shalom, holistic peace, descending on the faithful. Isaiah 41:17-20. The Hebrew concept exceeds Western absence of conflict, incorporating completeness and prosperity. Dead Sea Scrolls show Isaiah's comfort passages were most copied, suggesting their importance to besieged communities. Meteorologists note the streams in the desert imagery matches flash floods in Negev wadis. This scene visualizes the psychological and physical transformation when traumatized people internalize God's presence, their bodies literally relaxing as cortisol levels drop. Isaiah's prophecy extends beyond immediate crisis to messianic hope, Isaiah 41:25-29. The one from the east foreshadows Cyrus's 539 BCE decree allowing Jewish return from exile. Archaeologists found Cyrus' cylinder confirming this policy. Isaiah's new thing, Isaiah 42:9, anticipates Christ's coming, creating a biblical thread from ancient prophecy to gospel fulfillment. This final scene shows children playing safely, a powerful image in conflict zones then and now, representing the generational impact of choosing faith over fear.